Hello, this is Larry with Electric Notions. Today, our stories is entitled Irish Coincidence. Now, a little bit of backstory. A few years ago, I was working at the museum, and a gentleman and a lady came into the museum's gift shop and began to tell me a story. I asked the guy if it was becoming interesting, and I asked him if we could go back and I can write it down. And he said, yeah, sure. And I said, well, I'm going to turn this into a story of my own, if that's okay. And he said it was. And this is Irish Coincidence. While at the museum today, a couple in their 60s came in to tour the museum. I know they were at least 60 because they paid for the senior discount. The gentleman, we'll leave out his first name and call him Boroughs, told me a story about his family. According to Boroughs, he and his wife went to a small town near Belfast, Ireland, a few weeks ago to visit a cousin of his. When they arrived there, after a long plane ride, they all went to the tourism center in a small town because they wanted to see some sights while in the country. The lady behind the counter, a small black-haired woman, told Boroughs that he looked awfully like her neighbor who lived next door to her. He looked so much like the neighbor that she gave Boroughs the address of the man she was referring to. Boroughs, his wife, and his cousin scouted the area and finally found the guy's house, but no one was home. The man's neighbor was walking her dog and asked if she could help out. Boroughs explained to the neighbor the story, and she directed him down the street a few blocks away to the mother of the gentleman's house. The Boroughs arrived at the door, and as she answered, she said, "You look exactly like my son." Boroughs told her the story and how he had arrived at the stranger's house, and as he spoke she was calling her son and telling him to come home immediately. When the dust had settled and all was well, Boroughs finally met this man and found out that they were cousins as well. Boroughs told the newly found cousin that this guy with him, the cousin they had originally came to visit and now sat in between the men, was the new cousin's cousin as well. Another note to this coincidence was that the two men from Ireland who were cousins and didn't know it, they live about 2 blocks from one another. The three are in constant contact and are happy that, under normal circumstances, they were brought together to share some precious time together in their golden years. One more thing. Boroughs had a picture of 2 older adults and a small child for years and had no idea who they were. After coming back into the United States and looking at the back of the picture, it was determined by the name of the baby was Boroughs' newfound cousin, and the adults were Boroughs' aunt and uncle. Boroughs sent a copy to his new cousin as a surprise not long ago. Oh, he also told me that he and his new cousin's wife share the exact same birth date, exact day, month, and year. This is Larry, Electric Notions, with our stories, Irish Coincidence. Thank you.
Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Hold me tight and tell me you miss me. 'Cause I'm alone, as blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on. Oh, craving a kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, yeah. Just saying this old sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they